Hello, hunters. Welcome back. So, what we've been doing is using the keen eye skill, and this one here, which I have 2 points into. So, what we're doing is when you do this thing, you have to go a full half an hour for the timer to reset on the cooldown period. So, we're at the one in the middle of the map where we kind of were last time. So, I went to try and set up more grouse or more Scottish Canadian geese. Got one over here, and then when I went to set the next one, it told me I had more. I couldn't put any more of that on the map. So you can put 9 geese out because we got 8 around here, one up there. So I'm gonna have to do one at a time until I move to the next one. So basically, yeah, it's only gonna be a finite amount of zones in this 500-meter radius, which is as far as this thing gives out is 500 meters with 2 points in Kenai. So eventually it's going to stop giving me zones here, and then I'll move off to the next one. But when you do this, as you'll see, so it'll give us some zones. The rest we got to feed. Another feed. And another feed. Rest zone. And we got lots of zones. So you get about 2 to 6 from what I'm seeing. Sometimes you get 2, sometimes you'll get 6. Oh, when you look at the map, look at that. But we'll also get points of interest like these two down here. This one up here. So those there are just, there's something there. Could be a zone, could be a track, could be whatever, right? So now we got this timer over here in the bottom right, 1750, 49, right? So that's real time. So that's 1800 seconds, which is 30 minutes real time. You can go out to the main menu, come back, doesn't get rid of it. You have to go out of the game completely. So I'll do that, and you'll see me pop back in the tent here. That you'll see the timer gone. So let me do that here. I'll show you guys how that works. All right. So there. I know. Reset. See the timer's gone. So doing it that way, well, on console anyway, takes probably about a minute, 2 minutes instead of the full half an hour. So what that's allowed us to do is to come back here. We'll do it again. And we got a rest zone. Feed zone. So yeah, as you see, it's like giving me zones. So if you just sit here and wait, it gave me 2 that time. All right. Oh, we got 2 points of interest. Oh, let's see what we got for zones. Anything changed? Might as well start at the old faithful. So we got fair little red grouse. Like I say, I'm not paying attention to what I've gained on. I'm just looking for haggis. Red grouse. On there. Oh, we got 3 points of interest. So like I say, it's giving rest like a ton of rest zones too. Let's check them all. Our friend is not here yet. All right. Let's come and grab these points of interest first. Okay. A dog video, so he's not just wandering all over the place. And if you're wondering the time, I'm at 8:14 in the morning. But like I say, from what I've tested, the time doesn't matter. It's going to give you late times, early times. It's going to give you all the times. If there's a zone there, it'll give it to you there, even if it's not active. So I don't see any critters over there, so. We'll see what this one gives us. The other one's right over there. And we got this zone here. Oh, we already had it. Oh, we got a set of tracks here. For what? Goat tracks. Oh, got a zone up here. Red deer. Just keep doing this. You can also just go and hunt for the full half an hour if you want. Come back and do it again. You know, however you want to run it. Rabbit. Around here for sign. And we got grouse. Grouse zone over here. And the more zones you pick up when you're out here, the less zones it's going to give you when you do it. Oh yeah, we got all kinds of tracks down here. Circling the wagon. Alright. Now we got to go to the other one. Those two. And there's this one over here. Got some of the distance out of it. Yeah, this is all I've been doing. So I'll keep doing this off camera because I don't think this is going to be anything exciting to watch. But we'll go for some looks today here. But yeah, this is how this whole little idea thing works. There's one of Lady Legend's viewers that found hers doing this way. Lady Legend's got a little video out on it. I don't think she explained it all that great, but she kind of does that quick in and out for her. But yeah, so you're gonna have to reset your skills. It's gonna cost you about 75 to 80 grand. If you don't have the skill points to get up there, like if you're a low level player, like if you're like a level 10 or 11, 12, don't waste your time trying to do it. You don't have the skill points to get there. You need 13 skill points just to put a skill point in keen eye on ambusher. So realistically, for you to even kind of pull it off, you're going to have to be damn near an experience level of oh, there he goes. One trivial. And you don't have zeroing. So yeah. Oh, you got another feed zone here. So yeah, if you don't have the experience points, don't waste your time trying to do keen eye. You're not going to be able to pull it off because you won't have the experience points to get there. Well, lots of zones here. Hasn't. All right. Pick them all up. Yeah, I think this is the one we just got. Oh, got the rabbit zone too. So, yeah. So like, if you got the skill points to do it and the money, yeah, go right ahead. Right? Like, this is easy. Bang, bang, bang. Especially if you don't have a lot of zones like me. Like, if you don't have much for zones, you're going to have whole peppered areas around the 6 towers that are going to show you, and who knows, maybe your Haggis shows up, but like, yeah, like for me, I couldn't tell you which ones I get every round or not, and I'm not going to write that stuff down. I'm looking for one, and that's it. I see Haggis, we're good to go. So, yeah. So I think what we're going to do, let's come down. Let's come over here. I'm going to run down the lakes here a bit. We should have red deer going every which way. There they are. Run. You're nothing. We got over there. Oh, we got a rabbit. Another level 1 trivial. Let's go over here. There, got him that time. So yeah, so I've switched to this handgun for the 22. Because getting the 4 of each bird mission was not the last one. Lo and behold, nice silver. I've been cranking lots of rabbits because I want to get a diamond. So let's show you the missions here. So yeah, so I got this Homewrecker. You got to go find a Red Grouse, and you got to take 2 Eurasian pine Martens using a handgun and 2 American Minks using a handgun. Hence the reason why I'm packing the 22 handgun. The one that comes off of that is, where is it? I don't even remember the name. Yeah, the Glorious 12. So that's the one I thought was last. It's not the one that was last. So when I was down below setting up tents on those ones for when I go to do the south end of the map here, I ran into 4 woodcocks down there. Because, yeah, woodcocks are only down. Oh, the map loads are so laggy these days now. So woodcocks are only found down here. And yes, I did set up a tent at that lookout. And I set up one at that because we are going to do this bottom end of the map, and it'll be peppered just like up here. And then I can then we've pretty much done everything Scotland can, and then I should by then have found every one of my diamonds and rares. And yeah, then if I want, I can open it up to multiplayer, which we might do. We might do something with the fans here. Any fans on console, I think maybe we'll do. Once I'm done with this map, maybe we'll open it up. We'll invite some of you guys in. You can come hunt Dingo's map with Dingo. I think it'll be good fun, but that'll be a little while yet. But yeah, that's what we're gonna do. And the dog's coming along. So we're just gonna continue running around here. I'm gonna run the timer down. And so yeah, so that's kind of the plan with the Haggis. I'm going to use that Kenai to its full ability there until I get everything out of that I can. And then I'll switch my skills back to useful skills. I never heard of them right there. All ladies. I think the guy took off already. I think he went that way. Oh, we'll continue down this way. I'm pretty sure I got. Oh, there they are. There's the boys. Pretty piss poor. 5 and a 4. Yeah, so yeah, that's the plan. We'll do this for a bit. Because yeah, you can only get so many zones. There's only going to be so many zones around a tower. Eventually it stops giving them to you. It's not like it's going to create new zones unless you're deleting out other animals. So maybe the rabbits will keep coming in, because usually there's solo zones, and when you whack them, they respawn somewhere else. You might get that. Oh, there he is. Oh, he's nice. He's an 8 mythical. Not diamond worthy. Can't quite see what his fur is. Is he a rare? No, he's a regular. He's a regular. So yeah, so like I say, we'll just keep plugging away here. So yeah, I'll get every zone we can get around that. So technically, if you're getting 500 meters circumference around each tower, there's 6 towers in the north. That's 3,000. That's 3,000 meters that you can cancel out right there, which is quite a bit on a map of this size. Oh, yeah, I got another one down here. There he is. Another 5 medium. Oh, we got the goats over here. Oh, I picked up another zone over there. Yeah, you never have all the zones, no matter how many times you've gone through. All right. And then, yeah, I think eventually I'm going to find this Haggis. And hey, if I get lucky and I get a zone out of doing that stuff with the towers, I think that'll work out good. But yeah, I'm not going to record me spamming a tower. That's just not going to work. And no one wants to see that. They want to see hunts. They want to see kills. Right? Put in the comments below. You're here to see kills, right? Haggis is the bonus. Yeah, we can end the Haggis and learn about the Haggis. That's how this ends. That's how this map ends for me. I probably spent more time on this map than any other map just looking for this thing. And really only 2/3 of the map, because I've spent 0 time in the south other than when I was getting everything. I'll keep running this way. So let's come up this way, dog. We're well past the lakes now. Yeah. Run over to here. Anyway, I got the timer still counting down. So yeah, so there's new ways to come out. It's been all quiet on the western front from EW. They haven't put out any more information, any more riddles, anything that I've seen even on Discord. And who knows, they might give more information about how this thing works. And they just might, yeah, no, you guys are figure it out on your own. Don't want to give it away, which I think is the right way to go. Figure it out, right? Because because this thing here was probably the best thing that had ever happened to any of their maps. Bar none, because more people spent more time on the whole entire map, going through missions, going through everything else, even myself included. Because yeah, I just start doing drink zones and finding my rares and diamonds, and yeah, I'll move off. Move on to the next thing. Do some missions, don't do all. I think, yeah, because there is a mission I want to go do and finish. That'll be coming up here. I'll let you guys know here at the end of the video what's going on. But yeah, stay tuned to hear what the next thing's going to be. It's one thing that I've been planning to finish for a long time now. So, I'm 2/3 of the way done. But the last one's going to take some doing to get done. If there's any guesses, put it in the comments, boys. Put it in the comments. Wigeon. That's a nothing Wigeon. Oh, I didn't get that one. Yeah, and I got 2 points in the stupid spot 3 things at once. What the heck are these guys circling over there? Oh no, they rendered out. That's what happened. Yeah, if I was going to pick... There's a tip for you guys. I wasn't paying attention when I did it. So when you have to pick to get to 13, you can either put one down in here, which adds a random chance of attracting any animal when you're using sprays. I don't use sprays at all. But I put 2 in this, so unlocks the ability to add spotting outlined up to 3 animals simultaneously. Pain in the butt. I don't want to spot 3 animals at the same time. I should have put the second one in here, which is a random chance if you're using calls. I don't use a lot of calls. I'm kind of a spot and stalker. But yeah, so I would have left that where I'm not seeing 3 things at once. That's the only change I would have made, is I would have put the second one here, left that one at 1, and put that in there. Now you probably could have put 1 there and 2 there and nothing in this one, but you want to be able to increase the duration of your outline. So you got to have at least 1 there. And that's usually what I have, is 1 in here. And then that gives you the 13 to get to there. So either put your other one here or 1 in here. And then only 1 in there. And that gets you there. I did end up getting pack meal because of it, which really doesn't matter. But pack meal is good. Even though they did change up the spooking distance of the backpacks, it still make you more, it still increases your visibility, and it still increases the sound you make. You're not getting away from that. They just changed the distance that it does it. Yeah, so if you want to pack more stuff, put stuff in pack mule. And then you can pack more stuff. And it doesn't increase your visibility, and it doesn't increase your sound. Oh, we got more Wigeon. So 1. The 2. There was a third one there. So you see how they're both flashing there? Yeah. I could pick one more thing. I don't like it. Some might. Not for me. Alright, we'll keep making our way over here. So yeah, so when your timer's running, so you got picking up zones around that, you can still run the map and look for this little bugger if you're in the times, which we've done pretty extensively. Yeah, so yeah, I'm just going to see what we get out of those towers and go from there and rechange the plan if need be. But I think that'll probably, I think that's going to bring up something. But it's just, you're not going to get it right off the bat. Like, I'm probably 10 times into that one zone there, gaining zones. So like I say, eventually it's going to stop giving you zones because it's a game. It's finite. There can only be so many zones around there. They don't randomly move around. When you find a zone, it's there unless you delete the zone. Which, if you're shooting a bunch of stuff around there, you could delete the zones and reset it all back and it goes again. So, where's this guy? Fine, small dog. See if he gets us down to this thing. If I get this pine marten, And all I got to get is the mink. These pine martens are a pain in the butt. They spook easy, and they're fast, and they're small. The dog's sneaking. Let's see if the dog lights him up here. Where is this thing? There's a zone. That's not him. In there somewhere. I don't know why the dog didn't light it up. Aha. I need one. As I fumble around here. Yeah. What? I didn't get him? Oh crap. Oh, I think I got him. Yeah, we got him. I'll let the dog build up some skill here. Let's see. Yeah, this was his zone. By himself. So that zone will go somewhere else. Good job, dog. Oh, maybe I should have left you at it. Oh, here he is. This was a dark brown, a silver. Dark brown is not rare. We hit him once in the flesh. 963. There we go. So, oh, that was a mink. Oh, pay better attention. So we got 1 and 1. Perfect. So the mink are your easier ones to get because they do feed in the water. So you will find like kind of like a drink zone for them, but it's their feed zone. So you have a specified time where you can find a mink. I don't remember the time, but I'll show you where it is here. I got one down here. Right here out in the water. So that's American mink. So from 18 to 21, you'll find them in the water feeding. All right. I'll continue along this way. Timer's still counting down. So yeah. So like I say, this has been a pretty awesome map. If they're true to form, we should be getting another map in June. So there hasn't been any teasers or anything yet. It's still a little early, usually about April they'll put something out. Oh, we gotta find Marten fleeing over here. We'll start to get the hints in the trailers for the next map, wherever it's gonna be. Lady Legend and them are all over Africa 2.0 already. I've stated it before. I think we should do Texas. Because, yeah, you can have African animals and everything in Texas. There he is. He's way too far out. Yeah. We should get a helicopter, cages, so we can pen up wild boar, and then you can kill like 30 of them in a round. And then get in your helicopter and go after them again. Let's see if the dog can get us on this one. Yeah, I think that would be epic. Give us automatic weapons, you know, like M16, something like that, AK-47. Because they use those for hunting down there. M1s. And yeah, shoot from the helicopter. I don't think we need horses or none of that bull crap. Because yeah, horses really aren't used for hunting. Any horse hunts I've gone on, horses are used for getting you way out in the middle of nowhere, which it's not like you get tired walking here. Oh, he's on something. Hi, Marten. Yeah. They're not really used to hunt off of. You can't shoot off a horse. Horses spook. That guy's like 40 to 50 from me here. Coyote's fleeing. Nice. Sneaked right into the Sika deer here. Yeah, got that guy. Perfect. All we need is another American mink. And the dog's leading me off to something here too, so we'll go see him.
That's both the Martens and another 2 pair of furry mitts I won't be worrying about.
Where's the dog? Oh, he's up here. Yeah. Just gotta get a mink now. Let's see where the dog's taking us. So yeah, I think we should have Texas, African animals, Texas animals, helicopters, automatic weapons, pens. So you can set up pens and herd animals into pens. Yeah, you just do a wild boar drive because Texas wild boar are vermin. There is no bag limit in Texas on wild boar. And yeah, I think that would put an epic new thing on a game that nobody else has. Oh, that's what he's after. What? Where are you going? Yeah, dude dropped out of the sky over there. All right. You have his own here? All right. Pretty sure he went that way, dog. Yeah. Yeah, so I think that's what we need next. I don't think we need horses or nothing dumb like that. You can't hunt off a horse. Oh, there he is, dog. Claim him. Good job. This one was dark. Giving us some cash. Excellent. Oh, our timer's done. Okay. See the map is so laggy now. We'll come back over here. And we'll see what we get for zones this time in points of interest. So yeah, I'm doing a little bit of hunting outside of the area we're in. Let me go back. It takes down some of our hunting pressure that we had in here. All right. See how many we get this time. Got a rest. Feed. So as you can see how it's working. Another feed zone. Another feed zone. All right, there we go. 3 of those. And that's it. I'll zoom on in here. Feral goat red grouse. Red grouse feral goat. Mountain hare. Hare red deer. A couple of hare zones there. Mountain hare. Mountain hare, red grouse, red fox, red deer. Like 4 at that one. Feral goat red grouse. Fox. A couple of zones? Yeah, a couple of zones for the rabbits there. I think we had that before. Mountain hare, red grouse. And then we got a couple times for red grouse. Feral goat. Yeah. Couple there. Nothing that says haggis. What do we got for points of interest? So we got those 3. I think those are, oh, we got another one over here now. Is that about it? So yeah, those 3 won't clear. So you can recheck them, but we're kind of in the same time, but that's the new one there. Yep. 500, yeah, almost 500 meters away. I'll run over here and see what it is. See who's who in the zoo over here. And motoring along. So, like I say, we haven't cracked the code on the haggis. The old riddle. Might be something I'm missing there. Tried every cockamamie plan we've seen so far. Now we're into the new cockamamie plan. I'll take that guy since he's handy. He's only a bronze. So yeah, we'll try this cockamamie plan until that runs out of avenues. And then yeah, it's something with timing. Like I say, I'm pretty sure it's kind of like a great one now. Your chance of spawning is low, which is why the number that have been found are low. But you know, there's something we're not doing, or something I'm not doing if he's not on this map right now, that I haven't triggered him yet, because I have the zones, So I have the missions done. A lot farther than most people that have spawned it. A red grouse and a Scottish Canadian goose. Yeah, so well, what are you whining about? Go get them then. Yeah, so I think there might be something, but I think it's kind of like a new Great One way of mechanics of spawning. Oh yeah, there's a fox here. So right to this point of interest, which was probably this red grouse that was over here. And he booked her this way. Oh, there he is. Got him that time. Good old Cuatro. That's so much better than the Benelheg. He's a silver. Okay. We were kind of over there last time. Let's head down towards here as we're waiting for the timer to do its thing. Yeah. So yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a Great One spawn. It's probably like 0.01, 0.02% chance of spawn. I don't think it just, you do these things and it shows up on the map. I don't think it's that easy. Just with the number that have been found. There's only been one lucky soul in like the 40, 45 that have been found. That have got more than one. Like, there's only one guy that's got more than one. And yeah, he's been really lucky. He got a diamond his first one. And he got a gold on the second one. Now, I don't know if he got the gold on his map or if he was on another map because he does hunt with other players. So yeah, he does have a video out. I don't remember his handle there. I do subscribe to him. I'd have to go look through my big subscriber list to see who he is, but all his stuff's in German. So if you don't understand German, it's okay. But yeah, he does get it, and it took him, his first one, which was a diamond, took him 96 hours to get. That's all he did for 96 hours. I don't have 96 hours into this. Nowhere near it. Right? 28, we got like 40 hours, maybe. And maybe that's it. Maybe you got to hit like 50 hours on this to make him show up. Maybe that's the time element. So we'll see. We'll get there. Yeah, he's gotten two, but like I say, I'm not sure if he got them all on the same map. If he got them on one of him and his buddies got them off other maps. Find me a mink dog. I thought I heard one. Thought I heard one. He's kind of booking her over here. So yeah, so for the amount of people that play this game, which is probably in a few million, the amount of people looking for a haggis is probably the same amount. And only 40, 45 or so, you're giving up. Find me a mink. Can you find me a mink? There's more than the possibility of one of them. Yeah. So yeah, I think it's a new Great One mechanic style of mechanics that they're trying out, and seems to be panning out. And I wouldn't be surprised if they change up how Great Ones spawn, just to kind of throw a wrinkle into it, because that's a pretty controversial subject. Like, it really doesn't matter to me how you play the game. But there's a few people that pretty much don't play this game anymore just because of all of the grinding and all that, and you know, herd management. Now these guys are just great one after great one after great one. They think it takes away from the game, and that EW is just pandering to these guys now. And yeah, they got to hate on for it. There he is, sick of deer over there. Not big enough. We need a 5. And yeah, you know, like really, it's kind of childish. No one said you had to grind. Yeah, is a good chunk of the content on YouTube, Twitch, and Kick people grinding. Yeah, 100% of it. It's majority of people are doing that. There's creators. That's all they do. That's all I Buy Premium does. He grinds. He's got like 280 of them. There's the other guys there. The Cash Raptors. That's all they do. They have multiple grinds on the go, and it's all grinds. Every once in a while, they'll do like a free hunt, but yeah, 99% of what they do is all grinding. I got a 1 there. 2. Doesn't go enough. You need like 9 something for that duck to go diamond. Or the Wigeon to go diamond, sorry. He stops moving. I'm going to try him with the handgun at 150. The hell are these stupid things doing? Well, I got their zone. See the whole 3-spot thing? Yeah. Pain in the butt. There we go. 109. Let's see. Oh, I got him. Oh, I got him. Yeah. So when you have zeroing on this gun, you can only go to 75 like a shotgun. Now we gotta wait while he floats over here. I don't have a retriever dog. But yeah, so you see when you have the 3-spot, it shows the 3 animals. If you spot an animal, and spot an animal, it does the same thing. I don't find it very useful. But hey, some of you might. Go ahead and try it out. Because realistically, unless you're on PC, you're only going to get 1 good shot off on an animal. And you're winging it at the rest of them. Unless they're dumb. And they're hanging out. Oh, here he is. What's this guy? He is a gold. So yeah, 905 is diamond. He's just a brown, nothing special. They pay okay. They're getting 407 for him. Alright, so yeah, like I say, a lot of people, maybe they'll change it up like that on the grinders, on how they spawn the great one, but I don't think they will, because no one's forcing you to grind. No one says you have to have a great one. I only got 2. And that's because that's about as far as I could take grinding. It's just not my style of play, not what I like to do. Shooting the same animal over and over and over again. If I'm going to shoot the same animal over and over again, then that's just how I'm running and gunning through an area. Or I'm trying to find a diamond or something. But you can, and it's been done a few times, spawn a great one naturally. Small creator there. Chester Sylvester. That's exactly what he did with a whitetail. Like I say, he's playing believe he was on Layton. Yeah. So yeah, he was just shooting whitetail on Layton, doing his thing, going around Layton. And the next thing you know, a great one appeared. Shot enough and it spawned. That's just kind of what he wasn't doing herd management or anything. He just shot whitetail, and one of the respawns ended up being a great one. So yeah, you can spawn them naturally. Your odds, yeah, definitely a lot lower than grinding for them, for sure. Because yeah, you're not killing 20 or 30 in a rotation and then resetting the time. He's only a 3, that guy. But to each his own on this. Like, you bought the game, you play how you want. Same with guys that mod maps. Yeah, if you got the skill, you bought the game, you do it. You know, you're not forcing anybody to play on your modded map. But hey, if you want a map full of great ones, go right ahead and make it. That's up to you. I'm not going to keep one if I end up on modded maps, which is very seldom. I don't think I've ever found a modded map on multiplayer on console. I know there's maybe a few out there that people have found, and you can tell right away. Like, it's right away you're going to tell. On a multiplayer map, you're not going to find a great one. No way. If you're finding great ones on a legit map in multiplayer, go buy a lotto ticket, because you're the luckiest SOB out there. Yeah, you're not going to find great ones on multiplayer maps. Have people found Haggis on multiplayer? You know, for sure they have. There's at least 2 or 3 that have been taken on multiplayer, but that's because people just open up their maps to multiplayer and go play. And then, you know, well, you're willing to give your stuff up. I hear him, dog. Find him. There's a mink here somewhere. Uh-huh. There we go. Hopefully he sights him for me this time. If it's a mink. He's pointing. Where is he? They're the smallest thing on this map and the heaviest of cover. Oh, hang on. There we go. There's 2 here. There it was. Well, that worked out. Dark brown, bronze. Caught him sleeping. Oh, we hit him twice. Yeah, he got whacked again on the second round. That's why a little better look for you. Nothing special. So these guys are 151 for diamond, for those of you that don't know.
Great, then that's all the minks. With all the eggs they eat, if you didn't get them, their cholesterol will.
There you go.
Brilliant. Honestly, these kind of calls aren't something we can do every day, so I appreciate the help. For the most part, there's legal ways we do it, but everyone wants a grouse egg, so we need all the help we can get.
Excellent.
That is all from me anyway. Look forward to a glorious 12th, and a few pints and bags of crisps in the meantime.
There, we got that. Okay, I think we're completely done now. Yeah, There's nothing left to do. Unless she gives me another one. We have all the missions now. Look how fast those freaking things go. So yeah. So you don't have to do the bunny. American mink in the water, as I just proved. But you can. It's the easier way to do it. But yeah, the dog definitely, I think, still giving her. Even harder to hit. Okay. Done with the handgun, but we'll keep it anyway. So yeah, that's all of the missions. Let's see. Now that we got them all done, we might as well count them. I think there was 18 or 19 missions. One. So there's 18 missions for those of you that are wondering. So there's 7 main missions and 11 side missions. And that's the full meal deal. I like the first mission. So yeah, missions are not my problem. They are all done. And that's probably maybe the second or third map that I've completed all the missions on. Which, yeah, you know, it's good. You get lots of money for them. Like that last mission, just shooting them, you know, I got an extra 1,000 plus 1,200, 1,400 you get per animal. You know, that's good cash in the pocket. Like this map here, actually, you know, if you went after just grouse, or you just went after like pine marten or even the mink, like they pay well. They pay better than the crocs. Yeah, the crocs are easy because all you got to do is run up and down a coast. But they pay really well. Like, you know, low end I was seeing like 1,000, 1,100. High end 15, 1,600. Like, yeah, 2 of them, that's $3,000 right there. Whereas, oh yeah. No dice. And this gun loads a lot faster than the Magnum too, which is nice. Same with the Virant if you're looking for the rifle version. So it's a 22 long range. And yeah, it takes 10 shots as well, same as the Magnum. Doesn't hit as hard though, but it definitely does the job. But it does fire a lot quick. It loads a lot. It fires just as quick and as many times as you can hit the fire button. Pine Marten over there somewhere. 100 yards out. Yeah, as fast as you can pull the trigger, as fast as it'll fire, but then it reloads in no time at all. Because they're both clip guns, so boom, boom, done. You don't have to open the tube and put a bullet in at a time. You just... the Roe Deer running. Yeah, continue to run the clock down again. But yeah, so I got every mission's done. Oh, we got a Roe Deer sleeping out there. Adding more zones to the north of the map. Because, yeah, I want them all. And yeah, little trick if you guys are going into multiplayer and you see a map loaded with zones, the owner of that map's been all over the place there. So good chance there's going to be respawns and stuff like that, but any of the initial diamonds and stuff like that, not going to be there. You go on a map and like, yeah, there's nothing. Like a few zones here and there and buddies just mulling around the first lodge still. There are preloaded diamonds and rares on that map that guy has not gone and got. Which is why don't open your maps up to multiplayer right off the bat. Go and take a look around. Find your stuff. Get it. It's yours. And then open it up to multiplayer. Because then anything that was really good that could have been on your map, which, hey, some maps load in with super rares. One young fella there, he got a super rare badger off a multiplayer map. It was an albino diamond badger playing multiplayer on some guy's map. So, like for me, the only super rare I have is a mission animal, and that is the brown bear off Medved, the albino brown bear off Medved that you get at the end. He is a super rare, and that is the only one that I have. And like I say, there's lots of us that have been playing for years that have not come up with a super rare. And even people that are grinding. So herd managing and grinding actually cuts down your chances of super rares. Because if you notice, most of your rares are in the silver to bronze range when you find them. Like very seldom do you find a gold rare. They're usually a lower end animal. So when you're not taking the lower end animals out, you're actually making it the hardest. Like the great one doesn't become the hardest animal; it's the super rare. Because normally they're spawning off the lower end animals. I thought those were ducks. All right, so the timer's coming down. I would figure that this would be the prime haggis. Yeah, just go by zones and how it looks. We got Wigeon. That's a 2. He's not big enough. 1 female, they never go. And that one never goes. And that one never goes. And that was our boy over there. Yeah, they're not landing. I have seen a level 3 Wigeon on my map, and there is one somewhere. He was flying by and didn't land anywhere. So I will have to spend some time on the Wigeon to see if we can locate that guy. Because I've taken, and he would be sick of deer losing his mind over here. Oh, there they are. There they are. Oh, ladies. You girls are safe. Yeah, so I have taken him. He was a troll. He didn't make her. But yeah, your best time's getting them during their feed time on the lake. And there it is. 4 female. So definitely going to have to go and find that guy again. I would like to get a diamond of those. Same with the hares. I don't have a diamond hare of any kind. Shot a lot on this map though. Or rare. But the rabbits only have 1 rare. And that's albino. So yeah. We'll come up here. Let this run. We'll do the timer again. Yeah, so we finished all the missions. That was a good round. So yeah, if you're looking for a good 22 that's light to pack, the Anderson 22 Marksman is a pretty good gun to take. You can put the red dot on it, or the what's the scope that's on it? Or the Hermes handgun shotgun scope on it. So you got the red eye on that. I have the red eye on that, and the Hermes on that. So, but the Hermes can go on this pistol as well. So you do have scope options for your handguns, except the Devani. The Devani 10 millimeter comes with its own kind of sight, and that's all that one takes. Yeah, I hear you growling at me, bud. You're not what I'm looking for. You got a roe deer down there? Yeah. So yeah, but yeah, if you're looking for a good low-end handgun, yeah, the Anderson's pretty good. We got lots of grouse out there. All females though. We did get a piebald one of these here the other day. That was nice. There's another one of you down here? Oh, there she is. I think you should make it for the hills here, hon. Well, I got her. Down she goes. No way. There you go. Alright, so we'll head back up to our tower there, see what we get this time. Let's come pick this. Oh, might as well use the dog. Go get her. He's getting up there. He's getting close. No organs. Well, I don't have zeroing, that's why, but she died pretty quick, though. When did we hit this one? Yeah. Good dog. Oh. Caught her in the spine. Went a little high. A little closer than I figured. Alright. Okay. Let's head back to the ring of Scottish geese. See what we get for zones this time. So you can definitely do it this way. Run the half an hour. Go hunt a bunch of stuff. Up to you. But I think I'm going to spam it just so I can get them all done fairly a lot quicker. What do we get this time? We got a feed zone. Another rest zone. Another rest zone. Those aren't any good to us. 3 rest zones. And that's it. Okay. We got lots of points of interest now. 1, 2. So we got this one down here. And this one here. Alright, so what do we got? Mountain goat, feral goat. A couple on the feral. That one stayed the same. Same. I don't think I'm hitting those ones. There. What before in that one? Nothing screaming haggis. Nothing saying haggis. All right. So we'll come down to this one first. It's basically right in front of us. Need the dog to heal. So let's go see what we got. And we can recheck all those other points of interest as well. Looks like a grouse. Oh, don't want that one. Need the big scope. Yes, sir. Resting zone for grouse. See what else is down here, though. So, like I say, it does mark there's something of interest down there, and yeah, it's a grouse. So, the first time we did this one, I thought, oh, that's where the zone's got to come up. No. There was 4 grouse in that bush, and that was the point of interest. So, I would have went in them there blasting. We would have got them all. Which is flat out gives you random zones. And you just got to keep doing it till you see the one you want to see. Or it stops giving you zones. And I'm pretty sure is what it'll do. It'll just stop. No more zones to be found. So, perfect. And we'll move on. Oh, we got a couple down here. Got that guy. Defensive. I hit one of them. It was that guy. Reload. I'll get the dog to go look in here. But yeah, not having zeroing definitely affects things. Okay, so I think it was just these. Oh no, here's a zone here. Yeah. Okay, dog. Oh. Where's the circle? We're 70 to 90, so they're over that. Should reload this too. Try it here. There we go. Yeah, I'm coming. Yeah, your blood's over here. There you be. He hasn't bumped up a level yet. These ones here take a little longer. Another female. Only got her one. Well, that works. Look over here. Fox laying over there. Nothing up through there. Okay. Seem to be hanging through the bowl here. All right. I'm gonna have to come check this one while we're over here. See if anything new come up. It's probably these friggin' goats. Boogie this way. So if you go out and reset, those points of interest will reset as well. Because like I said, they're animals or tracks, or they're another need zone. But they stay there. So like as you can see, we keep building on top and on top and on top. They haven't gone out, and it could be because there's still a point of interest here. I don't know. They just don't go away till you reset. And pop up here. Is there anything here? Yeah, no, it's one from before. But we really haven't changed the time other than we've been running around for an hour. I'm not seeing much of interest around this one. Okay. This is the new one here. Well, let's go check that one out, see what's over there. There you go. Heal, I don't need you running all over the place. Oh, let's go see what this pans out to be. Not seeing anything off the bat here. I think the other one was not too far from it. And the other one was right here. Much around that one. And the other one right there. Ain't much around that either. Okay, I'll run over to this one anyway. Let's see what the point of interest was. Maybe Haggis tracks. Maybe. That's why I think you need to check them. Like I say, set up the Scottish Canadian geese. Get yourself a perimeter. You can hunt for the half an hour, or you can go out, end the game, come back in. A little easier with PC guys because you can go straight out to the main, to your desktop and close it out. Console, you gotta... Yeah, I'm not shutting down the console, so I just switch to another game and come back. Don't see anything around that one. Yeah, it could be the red deer up there. What's around that one? This one. Probably was the red deer over here. We'll run up the hill anyway. Who pooped? Arrow goat. Alrighty. There we go. Try 150 with this gun. No. Oh, I love this gun. This gun's so much fun. All right. So yeah, that's about the gist of her. That's what we got going on. So, like I say, I'm gonna do this one. I'm gonna do all 6 until we see a Haggis on. So we got that one, this one up here, we got this one over here. Really laggy the map right now. This one here, and this one here. So we're kind of at the center one here. And then yeah, probably for shits and giggles, I'll do those bottom 2. But for the Haggis, this is what I'm gonna do for the next little while. I'm gonna do this. I'll bring you back when we finally get something. And yeah, the big one here, we'll start a Cuatro Colinas field log next. So in Cuatro Colinas, there are 3 mission wolves, I guess if you want to call them. A couple are super rares, another one's just a rare. I have 2 of them. So I have the one super rare and the one just kind of, I think it's ochre or something like that you get in the main missions. But the 3rd wolf is in the side missions, which I never completed. So our next one's going to be Cuatro Colinas. I'm going to go after getting to that 3rd wolf and getting him in the lodge. So all 3 are there. So we'll do that one next. And kind of in the meantime, while I'm doing this Haggis search here, I'm not going to watch you guys watch me spam this thing. And then we'll come back to Haggis here once I have that done or we haven't found. And then we'll continue on from there. So thank you guys for all your support. Thank you guys for tuning in. Like I say, we're going to continue on. We're going to go after this other wolf. It's a little change of pace. And yeah, bye for now. Dingo out.